Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This morning I'm gonna be doing well, it's almost evening, but this is gonna be dinner. And you know, people mostly cook dinner started off in the morning time. But anyway, this morning I'm gonna be doing one of my long time favorite. It's ground beef patties with gravy. And I'm gonna talk to you more once I start mixing it up. But right now, let me tell you guys what we're gonna need for this recipe, and then I'm gonna step off and get my mixing bowl and come back and mix it up and be talking to you as I go. Okay. I have this, probably better than a 1 pound of ground beef. You know, with everything going on, we have to get what we can find. So I didn't go looking for what I normally get. I just got what I could get. So this is probably about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and we gonna need that. And right behind it, I'm gonna use a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and I'll be using some Lawry's seasoning salt, but you use whatever seasoning salt that you want. You know, you guys, I told you, it's very important that you use whatever brand of stuff that you want to, that you like, that you don't buy this, like, that you like. Okay, and that's what's in this little bowl right here. And that's 1/2 teaspoon of the black pepper, and I got maybe about not quite a teaspoon of that Lawry's seasoning salt in it, and then with between this Worcestershire sauce and that Lawry's seasoning salt, that's gonna be all this stuff that I'm gonna have in this recipe that I'm putting in the ground beef that contains salt. You know, I told y'all I watches my sodium intake, and then you don't have to, like, this is low sodium Lawry's seasoning salt. You can use just regular Lawry's seasoning salt if you don't have no problem with it. And then I'm gonna be using 1 pack of this here bouillon. This is beef bouillon, and I'm gonna be using 1 pack in the ground beef, and then I'm gonna use 1 pack in the when I make the gravy. Okay, and this here is a 1/4 cup of self-rising flour. 1/4 cup of self-rising flour. I'll be putting this in the ground beef mixture. And this is just some flour. I'm going to set this out the way because I probably need more than this. But this is some flour. What I'm going to be, I'll show you when we use that later on in the recipe. Okay. And this container, I have about 2 teaspoons of the granulated garlic and 2 tablespoons of the granulated onions. Now listen, guys. I used to put dice up onions and put it in there, just fresh onions in this ground beef patties, and you can do the same. But just, you know, I put the when I just put the onion and the garlic and stuff in there together in this little pack of the bouillon cubes, and it just gives it just lots of flavor. Just lots of flavor. These patties are really good. Okay, you see that there are 2 cups of water over there. That's what I'm going to use. It's supposed to be hot water to kind of dissolve this little package for the gravy. But I have it mixed up when I come back to show you guys what I'm going to do. I have it mixed all up so you can see that. And then even though I got the 2 cups of water that I'm going to dissolve that beef bouillon in, I'll be using more water with the gravy if needed. Now that gravy, this gravy that I'm going to be mixing is the same gravy recipe that I have with my pork chops, but the only difference is I'm adding that bouillon with the water. The water amount and doing the onions and all that is going to be the same. But I'm just putting that flavor pack in the water, and you don't have to there if you don't want to. So many years I made it without putting any water, just you know, water in it or whatever. But I was probably using a different type of seasoning. All that kind of vary. Like, again, I can't stress it enough. It's very important that you use the seasoning that you normally use, that you know is good, and always put your salt content to your taste. Like I said, I don't use very much salt, but I'm giving this stuff that I'm giving you, these ingredients, it's gonna give your ground beef patties a world of flavor. That flavor is just gonna be real good. Okay, now I got a one medium sized onion that I'll be dicing up, and I'm gonna be using that in my gravy. Now, okay, guys, I'm getting ready to step off and get my mixing bowl and get ready to mix these ground beef patties up. And I'll come back and show you how I'm mixing the patties, and then how I'm going to flour one of them. And then when I take you to the stove, at the stove, I'll be cooking them on probably a medium high. I will be browning it. I'm gonna show you all of their steps and tell you what I'm doing when we get over there to that point. But let me get off and get my onion diced and get everything ready to move over to the stove and show you guys how to make these delicious ground beef patties. Okay, you guys, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, let's get started. I already got my ground beef in my little mixing bowl. And I'm gonna go ahead on and put this tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of the Worcestershire salt, and then this Lawry seasoning and the black pepper. I'm just sprinkling. You know, guys, I told you to sprinkle your stuff out kind of evenly on there, make for easy mixing. You know, don't just dump it over there, Just sprinkle it out. It makes for real easy mixing and stuff. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead on and put this 1 pack of bouillon. Bouillon. That's what it is. Come on, Claire. Okay, you guys. I'm saying this here because I moved all the ingredients off from over here. I take the time to line the ingredients up so you can refer back in your video to see. It's not anymore in there. Y'all just look over me trying to get every crumb out. So you can refer back to the video to see exactly what I use. But for some reason or another, if you have to send me an email and ask me what did I use or how much, go right ahead on. Okay. This is the when I get this in, then I'm gonna mix a little bit before I put my flour in it. This is your 2 tablespoons of the granulated onions, and the 2.5 probably teaspoon of garlic. Okay, then I'm just gonna mix it. So just mix it. Just take your hands and just mix it well. Don't take much to get it mixed up. Now, if you guys want to use an egg in yours for the binding of it, you can, but I like doing the flour. And in these, and I really showed you the flour because I mix stuff all kind of ways. So, because sometimes I use the if I have some if I'm fixing ground beef patties and I have some breadcrumbs, plain breadcrumbs that I want to get rid of, I will put that in there. Okay, now this is that fourth of a cup of that self-rising flour. But spread that out and mix that over in it. Well, it dumped out. That's okay too. Now let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Once I get this mix, I'm gonna show you guys how I mix my patties up and what I do with them next once I get them mixed up. But and then I'm gonna go over to, and then I'm gonna go off and finish mixing up all the patties and stuff, and then I'm gonna go over to the stove and show you how I brown them up and get them ready get ready to smother them up and fry them up and put them in the gravy. I'm gonna try it to see so many different ways until this is just the best way. This is the original way I did it, but I've tried it with eggs in it and this and that, but this is a dish that my daughter I always have loved as a little girl, and she haven't left from it. She still loves ground beef patties. Okay, I want to show you something real quick. I'm gonna show you about how much you make your patties as large as you want to. But I make my patties up. I got a thing that forms patties. I probably use that when I get off. But I put, you know, that was a generous amount that I put up in there. And just form your patties. And then just kind of make an indentation in it. I was trying to think, have I ever showed you guys how to do what I did when I did my ground beef hamburgers on the smokeless grill. I'm going to have to bring y'all some of that again because I've been using it, but I hadn't just okay, that's about the size of the patty. If you want them larger, you go right ahead, but I'm going to show you one more step that I'm going to do. Because when I get back, I'm going to already have this here did. That flour I have, I take it just like you are putting flour on chicken or something, chicken or pork chop. I flour that patty just like that. Shake up all the excess, and then I put them aside. And then when I come back, I have all the patties made up and floured, and I'll be over at the skillet showing you how I fry them up. Okay, you guys, be right back. Patties, right? Okay, you guys, I'm back. I got the ground beef patties all formed, and they're ready to go in the skillet. Now, right here in the skillet, what I'm going to start them out with, because I got the flour on them, I was trying to put less than a half a cup, but with my eyesight, I might have missed that. And I got it heating up on a 6, and it's been heating a few minutes, and it's probably about ready. But let me tell you what I want to tell you guys. I see that y'all have already started commenting on the new segments and stuff that I'm going to be adding to the channel, and I'll tell you what, I haven't answered the comments, many of the comments like that, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. Has really brightened my spirit, especially with what I was going through this past week. My internet decided to go all the way out. Let me see if this is, where my flour at? You see my flour? Okay. Let me check and see if this flour ready, you guys. And then I'm going to go ahead on and talk to you.
See if the grease ready?
Yeah. This grease ready. I did say flour then. I told you, you mess up, just correct it and just keep on moving. It ain't even, yeah, it's not ready. So I'm going to go ahead on and show you guys on my ladies' patties. If they all of them ain't shaped the same, hey, no big deal. Somebody get a little bit meat, a little more meat than the other. And let me tell you something else, you guys. You can fix as much of these patties as you want, because I have fixed them and put them in the oven, did them in the oven, and all that good stuff. Especially when I was working and didn't want to fool with doing this, I would fix the patties up just like I fix them now, and I would put them in a Pyrex baking dish and make my gravy, pour it over and cover with foil, and put them in the oven on 350 and let that gravy just kind of cook up and get all marinated up over in that meat. Fix my sides and some rolls or something, and I had a meal. I will have a meal. But back to what I was saying while this here cooking. My internet been tore up. The videos that you guys seen, I shot the videos, but and they old as to whatever, but I couldn't upload them to YouTube. But I'm not gonna let that bother me, and I'm not gonna say I told you guys I do not give Satan any more credit than what is needed. Now most people say, oh, that devil. I knew I had my internet wasn't the best. You know, I told you guys it's slow as molasses, and what we go through to get up a video. So that's the reason I haven't had as many videos that I would have liked to put out, but it takes so long. And then my husband and the folks and my daughter, she used to take them home all the way to Florida and upload them because of our internet, and I thank God for that. But anyway, I think we got the problem on the way to being fixed, you know, back to where it was, and that's all I got to say about that. But let me tell you, with these new segments and stuff, I was reading the comments where I did the, I'm going to start my weekly meal. It's going to be just once a week, you guys. One meal, and I don't know which one I'm going to choose to do the meal with, showing you what other sides and stuff that we have with it. Because, you know, when I'm preparing this food and demonstrating to you guys, after the video's over with, I fix whatever else we gonna have with it, and that's dinner, because you can't waste food. And then I have it maybe a couple of more times for leftovers. And so that's fun. I'm looking so forward to that. And then thank you guys, thank you. The one that said that you wanted to see my ceramics. I'm so looking forward to that. I just got to get some more stuff to kind of fix it up and dress it up. That's another thing, you know, I like to do, to present them to you and give you a little details on it. That video is not going to be, when I put those videos up, it's not going to be very long. But it was just something that I wanted to share. And to the young lady that, or to the lady that sent me the comment, me and her kind of corresponded back through the comment about ceramics is a lost art. And I told her she was so right. And I'm going to share what I told her in my comment. With the times that we going through now, we need to really get to thinking about things and kind of start going back to a lots of landmark type of living. We got all this modern stuff and it's good and whatever the case, but certain things you don't need to go but so far away from. And because I told her when I was doing ceramics, it was really in a time in my life that I needed it. It was at a crossroad. That's not when I learned ceramics. My aunt, which was was going to like a senior citizen class up in my hometown. She had me. She the one first introduced me to ceramics, because I never heard of it and didn't know what it was all about. But she used to do it and would give us those. She would give everybody speckled chickens and speckled ashtrays. But when I moved here to Ozark, I might have turned that one a little before it was ready. But all you got to do is let it brown. And I'm going to try to talk to you guys. I'm trying to get this other one in the skillet so I can go off, finish browning, and then come back and be ready to do the gravy. Okay, I'm sticking out. This other one up there. Because you know ground beef got a lot of, well, this particular, normally I use some with less fat in it. But it don't matter because you're going to drain all this grease off. Just enough left to make it gravy. And when I get them all fried up and everything, then I'm going to come back and show you guys. Well, you know, I already got a video of how I make my gravy. And I'm going to be making my gravy the same way. So, I'm still going to show you that. But anyway, with that ceramics, I told her that ceramics for me, it was a mind regulator. I could put my mind on the Lord and just get to cleaning those pieces and stuff and working on it and painting and visualizing what I want it to be like and all that stuff. And it just was so peaceful to me. It do the same thing that fishing do for me. Put my mind at peace, regulate my mind, and what's going on in the world that I can't change or either going on in my family, that family problems or life problems that I couldn't change. That would give me those, ever how long I was working up there on them pieces, it would give me it would just give me peace. I wasn't thinking about nothing but something good when I was doing that pieces. And when you finish getting it fired and getting it made, oh, I mean, it give you be so proud. And you be thinking that I did that. And then the other people would be in the class. And most of them, let me tell you something, they was elderly women. They would be in the class and they would just always just say that my pieces were so beautiful, and then some of them I would help and show them the little technique, because we had an instructor in there showing us the different techniques that I use, and I'll tell you all about them when I start showing them. That should be coming next. She would show, but you know, it takes older people, you know, a little longer to catch on to it. And I always helping. You would have thought I was an assistant in that there ceramic class. But I wasn't selfish, and I was glad to show them. And God, look how God is blessing me for that. This was over 30-something years, way over 30-something years ago, back in the early 80s. What year did we move to Ozark? 1980, there? Okay, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
81 or 82, I believe it was.
I can't remember either. But anyway, now that I start this YouTube channel, you know, you guys are helping me. You had patience with me, knowing what I was doing. I mean, I was definitely a greenhorn starting this channel, because I hadn't even been, I hadn't even been on YouTube and Facebook but a minute. And in time it really flew by. I think I've been on there now for about, how many years? Can you remember? No, I can't, but I think it's been about 4 or 5 years. But I was on here, I had started watching YouTube maybe about a couple of years or better before I ever started there, and was learning more about it before I ever started the channel. Okay, you guys, hold on a minute. Make sure I ain't letting these things get too brown. These hands can take a lot of heat, and I got them crowded up in here. But the way that brown that's on that side, that's not what you need to get them at. Because when I put them in that gravy and all that, cover them in that gravy, that's what's gonna finish cooking them up on the inside. And I'm gonna cook them. I'll probably, when I get them all, get the gravy and stuff made on them, I'll probably simmer them for maybe about 15 to 20 minutes and stuff like that. Just for video purpose, but you can just do it and done, and you know it don't take ground beef long to cook and be over that hot gravy. Ain't gonna be cooked. But I just kind of want to get y'all, let y'all get a general idea of what I was doing. See, this here is sort of just like fixing smothered chicken or smothered pork chop. You get it brown, and then you fix your gravy, and you put it over in the gravy, and the gravy don't finish cooking it. So, but I did just want to talk to you guys about that, and And you'll probably see these ground beef patties again in another meal, in a meal. But yeah, I'm just looking so forward to sharing these extra things. I'm gonna like with Tuck gonna do a weekly video on the garden, or maybe bi-weekly, when he's showing you the progress of his garden. And I got a lot of ceramic pieces. So what I'll probably be doing, I'll just probably display one once a week, and then I'll kind of tell you, you know, if I'm gonna get the feedback first before I get to telling you what. If you want to know how did I make that and what process I use it, because I don't see any sense in just really telling you all of that stuff unless you fixing to do ceramics. And I'm finding out it's really not ceramic shop. I know all the ceramic shops was closed in this area, been gone. But I didn't think about it until one of my subscribers asked me, you know, was saying that how it's just such a lost art. And then my daughter was saying, because she didn't even know nothing about it. She knew I had that stuff, and we told her, you know, when she was younger, that because when she came into the world, all my stuff was big and round about, and she didn't think too much about it, you know, being a young girl. But what that stuff with my when she read the comment and stuff, and she was saying, she said, "Mama, they don't have those types of shops anymore." I said, "I don't know. I know they don't have them here in the town we live in. So if you guys have a ceramic shop in your town or whatever, let me know. And maybe something I can help you with." When you see some of my techniques, because it's several different techniques to the okay. This is about to lay them go brown on you guys. No more than this. And then okay. I just want to have that little quick showing, just letting it go this long, so I can have that little quick chit-chat with you guys. Okay? What I'm going to do, I'm going to finish browning these up, and then I'm going to drain the grease off. When I come back, it'll have just the amount of grease that I'm going to make the gravy with. And the only reason I'm taking you through the process of how I'm going to make the gravy is because this is the ground beef and not the pork chops and stuff. So, okay, you guys, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and I done drained my ground beef patties, and I'm trying to show you just about how much of that oil or dripping I had left in the pan. And that's what I'm gonna make my gravy out. I want to rush this up. I'm gonna go ahead on and put my onions over in it. Put my dish rag. I'm looking at. Get all that. Then the patties and stuff up. Then spread that around just to get all that down, that dripping from the hamburger meat and stuff like that. Gonna make it so yummy. And I'm gonna go right on in and put my flour, cause I can have my onions chopped real fine and let this flour and this onion be cooking together. And you remember, guys, this is self-rising flour. I put maybe about a fourth of a cup to a third of a cup in there, so you make sure you can thin it, you know, so your gravy will be thick enough and you can thin it down to whatever you need. Okay, you just start spreading that out, and you got to cook and brown this flour so you can get that delicious nutty taste in it. And get that roundness out. Because if you don't get that roundness out, that flavor, I mean not that flour, let's be talking about flavor, you're going to have a little problem. Okay, this is about a half a teaspoon of that pink salt. Cause you know I done put, you got to put some salt and seasoning up in it, and I didn't put no salt in my ground beef. And then that's the reason I use self-rising flour. It's not gonna be, you know, it's got a little salt in it, but you got to add some more. But I always like to put it in this, put it in like this, and then just once I get my gravy and stuff made up, I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit to speed up this process some. Now, if you have to add, when you're making this gravy like this, you guys, if you have to add a little bit more oil or dripping to it to get that, I've been doing it so long that I know I can do it without it. Because you don't want your gravies and stuff to be oily. That's the reason I was showing you to fix it with a minimum amount. But if you mess around and put too much flour and stuff in it, and you need that, and it's not, the flour is not cooking off like it's supposed to before it browns up, put you just a little bit more oil in there to be frying off that flour. But don't put too much oil in there, because once you get those ground beef patties over there and they get to cooking off in this gravy, it's probably gonna be some more, you know, there'll be some more oil and stuff coming off that. And just like I said, I didn't use the what is that? Like I usually use about 80 or 85% lean. Fat. The percentage of the fat is you know, maybe about 17 or what. It's not much. Put it like this here. Don't be that much fat in the ground beef that I normally use. And all we doing here is like I say, cooking out that rawness in that flour and browning it up and giving it some color. And the browner you get it, the more color your gravy gonna have and flavor. Cause that's very important when you're making gravies. Now I got this here, beef bouillon. Now if you want to use just regular beef bouillons in it, it's not low sodium, you can. They good. I have used it like that for many, many years. But then when I start using, and then sometimes I do. I still use the beef bouillon, the regular. But since I found that and seen that that flavor is, you know, sometimes when you don't use as much salt and stuff, it really, you can really appreciate the flavor of whatever you're cooking. Just have enough salt in it, just enough to enhance the flavor and stuff like that. It's the dishes is a lot better. But you know, I can't tell you how much salt and stuff like that to put in your food. Now I'll probably put some more black pepper over here too once I get the gravy made out. But I just basically want to show you how I'm doing this here, getting it brown up. And I'm gonna put just about another drop, because I really didn't leave that much in here. A drop of this here, dripping in it, just to show you what I'm talking about. Ooh, this stuff hot. I always drain it off in something. Show you what I'm talking about. Is make sure it cooks better. Here you go. Thank you. Just that amount will help you spread this flour out so you can brown it up. You can tell summertime is fast approaching. Oh, you guys, I should have, my neighbor came over. They do a garden because she have gave me seeds before. Now she already getting some cucumbers and stuff out of her garden. Thank you, neighbor. I won't call your name so they won't know who he is on the on YouTube. I mean, when you do the comments, cause she comment. Did you get a couple of those cucumbers over there and show them? Let me show them to the guy. What is here, brownie?
Where you put them?
I'm trying to keep all this here gray because I don't want it to get too dark on you guys. That's what determines your color of your gravy, is by how dark you get your, and beef and stuff like that. Well, he gave me a whole pile of them. Okay, is you got it where you can see? She gave more than this, but he was just getting a few of them so you can show them. You see it? You got them, Gary?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold it up. Okay, those are some nice cucumbers there.
I know.
Real nice.
I think we'll probably be having one with this meal. Okay, you guys, let me put this down and get back to this. Let me rinse my hand out real quick, cause I don't. Let me tell you something about your vegetables, guys. With my vegetables, I don't wash until I'm ready to use it. That'll make your vegetables not last long. Now I wipe them off and stuff like that when we get them out the garden. I think this is about to be brown. I think this is brown enough. If not, that ground beef gonna brown it all up. So I'm gonna stir it up because you know that stuff we sell it at the bottom. And I'm gonna go ahead on and you ready? Just pour this water off over in there. I mean this beauty stuff, and then I'm gonna get Tuck to give me another thing of water real quick. Put about 2 more cups of water in there. What I'm doing now is just loosening up that flour and gravy, that flour and onions and stuff, spreading it kind of evenly in the skillet so we can get the cooking and thicken it up. Thank you. And I usually use warm water when I'm making my gravies. Now I'm going to let it come back to a boil so I can tell is I got my thickening and stuff about right on it.
Tell me you need to stop.
Okay, I need to stop. My camera is about to go out. Down over in the skillet.
Got it, go ahead.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to have to rush this process over so I can get the ground beef patties over there. And I wanted you to see, I'm not going to have to put too much more water in there. Because my camera, my camera went dead on me. And I got just enough charge enough so my gravy wouldn't be a disaster. So once I get that gravy mixed up like that, like I was showing you, then we put the ground beef patties back in it. Oh yeah, and I cut it down so that I could try to stretch this out. Put some more water over in it. I think it's gonna mess with the thickness of it because I just rushed everything up. Tell me when I'm getting kind of close there.
No, you're good. Keep going.
Okay. Let it come back up to a little boil. And then when I put this lid on the gravy to let it simmer for that 20 minutes, probably 15 to 20 minutes. then I want you come back in while doing that simmering. You turn it probably halfway through that time. I can't say how long I let it simmer. Maybe sometime 30 minutes. But I cut the I cut the stove down. I'm not gonna let it stay at this capacity, this heat. But I'm just letting it power back up. See, can I ease some more water over here? Cause sometimes you'll be maybe off on your water, cause I don't never be just measure exactly how much flour and stuff that I put in there. But I want to have enough gravy to cover it. Like I probably put more. I didn't think about that before I did it to try to research my mind. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna put the cover on it and let it simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I'll be back, you guys, with the finished product. Okay, you guys, this is the finished product of the ground beef patties with the gravy. I'm gonna serve you up one and show you what it looked like on the inside. And remember, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified. Hey, you guys, make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure that your notification bell is on. I mean, I think it turns gray once you hit it, so you'll be notified when I be putting up another video. And I'm gonna tell you something else real quick, and then I'm gonna serve you up one of these patties, and then I'll see you at my next my next video. I've had a company to reach out to me about doing a collab on one of their products, and I've had one once before, but it wasn't something that I wanted to do. But this is something that because my daughter's gonna be doing a review on it, and so I'll be doing a collab, Maymay's first collab, you guys. So y'all make sure you support my channel when I put it up there, and when you see what it is, maybe it's something that you can use. I know my daughter's excited about it. So all right, you guys, I done said that, like, comment, and share, and yeah, share my videos out, and don't forget to go over there to my Facebook page. And follow me on my Facebook page, so when all this stuff gets settled down and I get ready to do my giveaways and stuff, that you be ready to go with it. And that should be coming soon, because you know everything is kind of getting back to normal. But I want to show you one of these beef patties. And you probably be seeing this in one of my other videos. Okay, I got it down? Alright, I'm doing it right.
You got it good right there.
Okay, let me show you. I'm just going to take the spoon. I ain't going to take a knife, but I'm going to take a spoon and cut it open and let you see what it looked like on the inside. It's nice and tender and juicy. And you put your some gravy over that and serve it with some rice. What we gonna be eating with mashed potatoes, and get you a vegetable. You got you a nice, quick, and easy meal. Even though I took it long with it, this is a simple meal, you guys, but it's absolutely delicious. Can I sit right here and see me? Yeah. Okay, you guys, remember, stay safe, keep the faith, think positive. Everything's gonna be all right, because it's a lot of us out there praying, because every which way the adversary come up against us, that the 2 or 3 that's gathered in his name, that's praying, God heard, and he get in the midst and just calm everything on back down. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.